We was on a downtrend, now we're coming on the uptrend. So we looking for demand levels. That's a good one. So we looking for demand. With that one pushing up like that, depends on how far it go. This gonna be a good demand right here. That's what we looking for. Then it just not starting the uptrend on the 5 minutes, so it can go far. It can go far. Oh yeah, then it just started it on the. Oh yeah, this can go far. So I just want my 15. Cause see, look, it might not come down here because it did this pullback to this area. And with this one, it ain't really just jump up out of here too far. So I'll pull back down in this area. And the furthest I'll say is about right here. We're looking for buys. See, in this situation, I marked it up as if I would have jumped in this trade right here. Because it was 2 line breaks, but it ain't come back to the 5 minute demand. So that's why this wouldn't have been a good trade. And I was thinking, like, from my past experience, I wouldn't win this trade. Like, this like a trap setup for me. And look, it went up, now it's all the way back down. Like this, like a trap setup for me. If I would have been looking for this type of trade, from it pulling back like this, like I'm expecting it to pull down here somewhere for me to enter for a buy. I would have been felt like I'm getting trapped in this area for taking that trade. Because from my experience, I think it didn't happen on many occasions. Because I draw my trend lines and I wouldn't let it pull back to the 5 minute demand. I get in on some type of pullback like that, and it wouldn't play out for me. It's like I'm getting trapped. See, at this point with what it's doing, good dang there. Bring it on over here. 82.25. Yeah. Yep. See, it got the reacting off this level. And that's a strong bullish candle. So this candle would be well, never mind. If it would have kept going, that would have probably been an entry. But that's the first. Oh dang! It wasn't even the first break. It wasn't the first break. See, if this candle would have been like this candle, then that would have been the entry up here. But since it wasn't, so we still ain't even got a first break yet. So this will go ahead and slide on past. This ain't no trade. See, this ain't no trade. because it ain't give us what we was looking for, and it's all so irregular. Yeah, this ain't nothing to play with. And we don't want our line straight across like that. Like, that's ugly. So, ain't nothing popping with that. And you see, if I would have took this trade off this pullback, first break, second break, got in. So, need to be taking profit at this area. Don't even care about it going all the way. Just because if I take a trade like this and it's not an A plus setup, oh look, see, because it reacted off this level, it went on up. See, it's something I'll probably implement, but just because it's not an A plus setup, I would have to see how it reacted on this candle. But it looked like it would have went on ahead and tagged me on out if I would have took that. But most of the time, I get trapped up in that, and we're looking for longevity. So that's not our setup. But now, if it keep pushing up now, it's giving us a demand right here. All right, it came down to this area again. It kind of came close. We might be looking at something. Was that a break? That wasn't a break. Was that a break? Dang, it was under. But it's getting more about power, bullish power in this area. That's the thing. It wasn't that strong. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get us some more confirmation that they wanna go up. So we're gonna draw that like that. And we just gonna wait. So it's only okay, that's the first break. So past this is the second break. We're gonna enter the trade. It's pushing up. This is an entry. Gotta wait for the close. The reason we got in, because it's steady bouncing off this area. it did a pullback close to this 5 minute demand and it's steady reacting off this area. So that's why we took the trade. And they gave us two breaks. First break and second break. So since it didn't come all the way to the demand how I wanted it to, thinking about going ahead and putting it to break even. Well, actually, I'm thinking about cutting some risk off the table only because it didn't come tap my demand and it's a supply area up there. Let me see. I'm thinking about it, but we do got some good bullish momentum. So I might get a reaction off of this. Hopefully it just blows straight through it, but it might get a reaction off of this 1 minute supply. I'm cutting some risk. I don't care. I don't care. Put it to break even. It is what it is. It's reacting off the supply and it could sell down like crazy because I feel like we on the other side where sellers can take over the market. So then it didn't come all the way to my demand. So at this point, yeah, I'd rather do it like that. I'd rather do it like that. It's all about longevity. If it was a 5 minute setup, I ain't gonna touch it. Just let it do what it do. But since this a 1 minute setup, it didn't come to the 5 minute demand, I'm fine with this. Break even. Come on. Come on. Wow. Good trade. Good Good trade. Look, it pushed up even more. Good trade. There we go. Good trade, good trade, good trade. That's what I'm talking about. 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 So from the top, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta recognize things in real time, man. Take action. Gotta take action. I'm pushed up. I should have pushed my take profit up a little bit because of commissions. You know, they don't give me the full 30 because it's commissions. I should have recognized, you know what I'm saying, we finna push up. Look, but I don't think I really have to explain everything because I got everything explained. So we really wanted it to come down to this 5-minute demand, and you know, it created this 5-minute demand. Okay, it came up, it came back, it reacted to this level. You know, I seen that. So when it came up and it reacted to this level again, I was thinking about getting in because, you know what I'm saying, I was thinking about it. Because it's like, man, that's something. So it pushed up and it came back and it wicked down close to this 5-minute demand. So since it wicked down close and then it actually started going up, and it's giving me, you know, confirmations that it want to go up. Since these candles wasn't as strong, I shouldn't have had my trend line, you know, so tight like how I had it. But since it was reacting off this level constantly, and it came back to the level and is giving another reaction at this level, that's why I was confident in taking a trade because it's steady reacting off this level. And that was the first break because, you know, I had it tight. So this was the first break. That turned black and went down. So we moved it right here. And this was the second break. We entered off this candle right here. And, you know, we'll let it play out. But we didn't just take a random trade, you know. We waited for some good confirmations. It came down close to the 5-minute. It's not going to always pull to it, you know. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. So that's why I got in. You know, it gave me some good confirmations on everything that's going on. So got our good trade for the day. And, you know, try to keep we're not gonna try, we're gonna just keep, you know, doing the same thing over and over, you know. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. So good trade. I ain't mad about nothing. So waited for a good, you know, setup, a good moment. We got in, took the trade. You know, I moved my stop loss up, you know, closer, only because it didn't tap my 5-minute demand that I had set up. So I felt comfortable moving it to break even after a certain amount of time because it could very well come on down. And if it do take me out at break even, it's coming down most likely to that 5-minute setup. So I would have been able to take another trade. I can enter back into the trade. So that was a good move. I'll be able to enter back into the trade if it would have came to my 5-minute demand. So it would have been break even and I could still make my profits for the day. So I ain't feel bad about moving my stop loss on that. But on a 5-minute setup, I do not need to move my stop loss. If it's a 5-minute setup, everything line up, everything like that, just let it play out. And that's where I'm at with it. But with something like this, I don't feel bad with moving my stop loss up. Even if it would have took me out at break even, that's fine. Because I'm waiting for the 5 minute setup anyway. But just because it kept reacting off this level and it's showing me, that it want to go up and it came close to the 5 minute, a couple ticks away, and start going up. That's confirmation. That's a good confirmation that price finna push up. So, we did what we did. Got our profits for the day. And shoot, tomorrow, do the same thing. Look for our setups and do what we gotta do. But yeah, so we out this thing.